Oh, hello there, my lovely sewing friends. How are you this evening on this lovely Tuesday evening? So I'm just going to join our TikTok friends class and then we'll get on with what we're going to sew tonight. Hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you this evening? Hope you are good. Let's just mirror the image and there we're going to go from there. Down over there. We're going to put you back. Hello, Tiana. How are you, my lovely? Are you good? Hello, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are good this evening. Hello, Pauline. Welcome to you. Hope you're good as well. So, to tonight, hello, Nina. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Matilda as well. Hope you're good on this lovely Tuesday night. What have you been up to? So, I've had a really, really good day. I'll let you know about that in a bit. But the plan for tonight is I'm going to do a few more of those keyring holder things. And then we're going to get on with Joshua's quilt. We're going to get on with his quilt, which is really, really exciting. So the pieces are all ready to sew. This is a little I Spy quilt for my little friend called Joshua, who is 5 years old. And I haven't made him a quilt yet, actually. You know what? Because I was going to make one for his 5th birthday, and then it kind of like went a bit awry, and I didn't choose time because his birthday was back in March. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to be seeing him in August, so why don't I surprise him with a little quilt? And so I've got some really cute little fabric to put in it. So we're going to get on and do that later this evening. And I'm probably going to stay on probably till about 10, 10:30, something like that. I think that's the plan for tonight. If we can get it all stitched into rows, that'd be really, really good. And you're doing very well. Good, 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 Tiana. So yes, I've had a really lovely day. I've been working really hard today on, I did go to the cinema, I'll just say, you know, this afternoon, but I've been working really hard on our quilt museum. So if you go onto our website and you click on Quilt Museum, you're going to see all the lovely quilts that are in our collection, because there is quite a few of them. And because we've had a few updates on that part of our website recently, there's a bit more information that I can now put on it, which is really exciting. So, and do you know what? I've actually quite enjoyed that. I was literally doing it till about 6:30 tonight. And then yeah, so it's really, really good fun. Hello, Jennifer Quilts. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hello, Janie. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sana. Welcome to you. So I think what we're going to do, I mean, because we're just like wait for, you know, a few more people to join us, which always works well. We will do a few of these little keyring fob holder things, which we did some last night, didn't we? So I'm going to do a few little more because they've got the fabric already trimmed and ready to go. So I might as well use the fabric and get them stitched. And I can do them in a chain pieced way, so it makes it nice and easy. So what have you been doing today on this lovely Tuesday? Not bad weather, is it? Not bad weather. Obviously, we are fast approaching the kiddos breaking up from school over here. I think they break up at the end of the week, so highly suspected to rain next week. Hopefully that won't happen. And hopefully everybody who is breaking up from school and got all their kiddos off school are going to have a really, really nice summer holiday. I remember it well. So that is, yes, let's hope. So let's see who else joins. Hello, Wizard Sleeves. Welcome to you. Hello, Barbara. Welcome to you. Hello, Morph Mum. Welcome to you. So I'm going to do a couple. Basically, what I tend to do is I tend to do some, until I've run out of my quilters clips, in all honesty. What is your plans for this week? Well, it's my daughter's birthday, Tiana, on Friday. So, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will not be on live stream. So I'm going to have a bit of a break. We're going to do a few bits and bobs. We're going to obviously have some cake and some little trips out and bits and bobs. So that's my plan, really, in all honesty. So I've only really got tomorrow to do a few more bits, bobs I need to do, catch up on. And then next week it is going to be, thank you so much, Cara Sky, sending your heart. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Butterfly, welcome to you. And I can see that TikTok has got us again. Hold on a minute. Well, we didn't do anything. There we go. Let's hope that sorts it out. Hello, Butterfly. Hello, Robin. Welcome, welcome. And this morning to a fabric show. This afternoon, chambray shorts. Feels good. Oh, you've got little granddaughters that are 6 and 3, Pauline. That is so cute. Hello, Monica. So we might end up restarting TikTok. Looks like we're probably going to have to. You know what that's like. It just doesn't like it when there is like too much fabric showing. Honestly, it drives you mad. But we'll see how it goes, and then we might restart it. And it's really cute though, Pauline, to make them some little clothes. You do like, do you make dresses as well and things like that as well for them? What colours do they like? That's very helpful, having a granny who can make the clothes. They're going to be coming to you when they're older, Pauline, and going, oh, can you make this? Can you make that? I want this outfit to wear to a party. That's what I reckon is going to happen. So I'm going to get a couple of these all hooked together, and then we'll see what is happening over there on TikTok, and we may well restart that stream. Remember last night it started 5 times, didn't it? There you go, look. The appeal is not approved. See, basically what you do, so you get restricted, you appeal it, it doesn't get approved, and then you haven't done anything wrong. So then you just have to start all over again. So I'm just going to do a couple more of these, and then otherwise some of our good friends won't be able to find us, you see. That is the problem. So yes, that's the plan for tonight. Is I'm going to stitch a few of these, and then we are going to, what are we going to do? Are we going to get on with Joshua's quilt? That's what we're going to do. So I've got the fabrics all ready to go. The fabrics are here, all ready to go. I'm just going to turn that over like that for a minute, because it might pick up. It's got a bit of a, that one does actually have a brand on it. So going to be interesting, but it's a little quilt. So, you know, I want that fabric in it. So sometimes I do iron these down, but, you know, you can actually just do it with your quilters clips. So essentially, this is a 3-inch wide fabric by 9 inches long. And then what you do is you fold it over in half, and then you're going to fold the corners in like this. So fold the edges, not the corners, fold the edges over, and just put a little quilter's clip on it. And then what we'll do, I think we'll do, should we do one more? I'll tell you what, let's do one more. I'll be pleased if we can get 4 done, and then we'll restart TikTok and we'll go from there. That's what we'll do. Let's find a different fabric. Let's get that one. If I can try and get like quite a few done every night, then that'd be really, really helpful. You bought some fabric to make some tops, both like purple. That is helpful, isn't it, Pauline? If they both like purple. What, does it have any like patterns on it, or does it have a, you know, like any motifs, any dollies, or like unicorns? And the girls love unicorns, don't they? They love unicorns. Right, that's gonna go. Actually, let's use this one. That should be okay. Put that there. Put that there. And right, yeah, we are going to we're going to restart TikTok. I'm just going to pin this together, and then we'll restart. Like so. What are we? 8 minutes in. Okay. It could be an all-time record tonight, couldn't it? You never know. Could be an all-time record. Remember, if you're watching over on YouTube, remember if the screen goes black for any reason, just stay there, because it does come back. We're not sure what that is all about either. Obviously some technical hitches at the moment. Maybe more people are watching internet, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, look, so I'm going to do, so I've got, I've done 5. I've done 5 to do. I'm going to chain piece them. Right, let me restart. Hold on. Oh, hold on, we're nearly there, my people. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. There we go. Hopefully, let everyone know that I've gone live. And we're not going to try not to show fabric. Let's try to be really good. And yeah, so so they're really, really cute, these little keyring lanyardy things. So I'm going to chain piece these ones. Hello. So what, Craig? Ah, welcome to you, so what, Craig. How are you? Are you good? What do you like sewing then, so what, Craig? So if you're just joining now, if you've never met me before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I'm just doing I'm starting off my sewing tonight with some key fob lanyard things. And there's Natalie. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Becky. Hello, Crafty Girl. Hello. Oh, that's amazing. I came up in your FYP. Good to know, Crafty Girl. Good to know. Obviously caught it at the right minute. That's what I was saying. So yeah, so I'm going to do a few key fobs to start with, and then we're going to get on with Joshua's quilt. So Joshua's quilt is really, really cute, and I've got some really cute little fabrics that I've chosen for him to make like a little I Spy quilt. But before we do that, we're going to do these. Well, so what do you like doing, Crafty Girl? Do you like doing sewing or knitting or crocheting? Yes, if you want to ask any questions, brought fabric home. Oh, I've read that before. If you want to ask questions, any sewing questions, please do. And I will ask them. If I can, I will answer them to the best of my ability. At least it's cooler now, honestly. That extreme heat that we were having, you're at work dreaming about being behind your machine. I love that so much, Craig. I love that. You will be behind your machine very, very soon. What do you like making when you're behind your machine, Craig? Hello, Nene, welcome to you. Hello, hello, Stitch, welcome to you. Lots of people are coming in tonight on this lovely Tuesday night. So yes, I'm going to do a couple of these, and I might actually trim some more up ready because I'd like to, if I can, do 100. So we've got our quilt show coming up, which is on the 5th and 6th of September, which is really, really exciting. It's not long to go. 5 weeks on Friday. 5 weeks on Friday. Like, oh my goodness me. We've got a lot to do. But so August is going to be quite busy with lots of things we've got to sew. Garments and bags. Love working with denim. Amazing. I definitely love so I have a YouTube channel, so with Craig as well. And if you go and check out that, and I love having like my denim dresses that I put patchwork onto and my denim jackets. So you see them quite a lot when I'm filming for my YouTube. It's quite a nice versatile fabric, isn't it, to wear to sew with. And here comes Jessica. Well done, Jessica. You made it in before TikTok shut the doors behind you. Quick, share it, share it. Share it before it goes ping again. Yes, if you're watching on any of the other social media platforms, if you're watching on YouTube as well, I can see the comments to do if you want to ask any questions. And if you're wondering, no, you cannot see all the comments because I have a TikTok screen and I have a YouTube screen. So if you want to hop over to each side, then you're very welcome to. So that's actually worked out quite well. Oh my goodness me, there you go. There you go. Look, it's pinged again. It's pinged again. I wonder what all-time record we can go for tonight. Well, they were good. Hello, Jessica. I wonder what all-time record we can go for tonight. So that's twice now in 14 minutes. We're not doing too badly. We're not doing too badly at all. Thank you so much for liking my live. If you want to share it as well, please do. You're very welcome to. Absolutely absurd. I know, Jessica. Sometimes, you know what? I mean, I sometimes think, oh, is it because, like I mentioned, say, for example, I talk about our quilt show that's coming up. I mentioned the quilt show loads of times, so it's not that. And obviously, I'll talk about our YouTube, and I mentioned that loads of times, so it's not that. And it is an absolute guessing game. It's a bit like having a baby. You know, like when you have a baby and you don't know what they want and you're trying to guess what they want while they're crying. Well, that's what it's like. That's what TikTok's like. I'll give you say, well, thing is, Craig, I've been doing this now for 8 months and it's never got me for saying YouTube. So I don't know what it is. Sometimes I think it's because the fabric's too close. It can be various things. Various things. But yeah, but that's why I now live stream over to YouTube as well, because we have no problems over there. And we don't have to keep stopping and starting. So I've got one more to do, and then we're going to put the they hit there you go. They hit for showing fabric a lot, I know. I mean, that, to be honest, Jessica, that's my biggest research. When I've researched it, that is the biggest reason. But what am I supposed to do? I'm sewing fabric, so, you know, I can't get away with it at all. But yeah, it's all good fun. And it's an interesting topic for conversation, isn't it? That's what it is. Interesting topic for conversation. Right, so I've done 5. And I do need to thread a couple more bobbins. And we're gonna get these. We've got 5. There you go. Oh, and I call it getting stung as well, Craig. You get stung. Stung by wasps. It's very annoying. Anyway, we're going to get 5 of these done, and then we're going to get on to making Joshua's little quilt. I'm looking forward to making that, actually, because like I said, so he's our little friend, and he's my friend's little son. And hello, tired? Welcome to you. Are you tired? What are you tired of? And so yeah, so I've made him other stuff. I've made him loads of other stuff. I made him like I called it, you might have seen it in one of my lives I did once. I called it a travelling garage. I made him like this travel case thing that he puts his little cars in. I've made him loads of play mats, like, you know, like road maps and stuff like that. Loads of those. And I've made him a colouring pen thing and pencil cases and bags and all sorts. I've never made him a quilt. And I was going to make him one for his 5th birthday this year, and then it didn't happen. And then I did think, well, I'll make one for Christmas. But you know what? Because we're going to see him in August, and I thought, well, actually, I could surprise him with one. Because obviously he doesn't watch my live stream, so he wouldn't know. He's only 5. He watches my YouTube though, which is quite funny. Quite funny indeed. Right, so I'm going to pop these. So this is what we were doing last night. Do you remember that? We were doing that last night. And so we're going to pop that onto there. And then you're going to use the good little metal doobries and make that go flat. Anyway, you had a good day, Jessica? Have you had a good day? Have you had a good Tuesday? Yeah, so like I was saying, what did I do? Oh, I did some work on my quilt museum today, which was really, really good fun. Because there's quite a few quilts in it that we've got as part of, because we announced that as part of our 1st birthday celebrations back in March. And if you go to our website and click on Quilt Museum, you'll see some of the quilt. Oh, well, actually, to be honest, the majority of them are on there now. There's a few new ones that I bought recently when I went to Arizona, which are not on there. I need to get those on there, but I need to get them photographed. And so this is basically our quilt museum that we take around to quilters on like a little tour, really. That's what we do, and which is quite exciting. And so I'm trying to get all the information, or as much information as I want to put on the website. Obviously not all the information's on it, but there is a lot of on it, a lot of information on it. And so yes, I'm just basically going through each quilt to get more information on. It's looking really good. It's one of those things that I've had on my list for a little while, and obviously, you know, as you know, I've been busy doing my newsletters, busy working on the quilt show, busy doing loads of other stuff. And it's one of those things that I thought I really need to get back to. So it's been on my list for a while. So I'm going to carry on a bit more of that tomorrow. Although tomorrow I'm going to pop out and see one of my good friends who has a little sewing studio. Gonna go up to see her, so I can tell you about that tomorrow. That'd be nice actually, because she's had a little change around of her layout. So she did have two like little units, but now she's only got one, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I'm doing that tomorrow in the morning. So then in the afternoon, I will be doing back on the website, doing more of the Quilt Museum in the afternoon. And then obviously I'll see you guys in the evening tomorrow night, which will be really, really good. And so where are you based? So what, Craig, where are you based? Are you in the UK or are you in somewhere else? So I am I'm based on the south coast of the UK. I'm based in Brighton. And it's quite nice where we are, actually. I've always lived by the sea, which is really nice. I don't think I'd ever cope with not living by the sea. Obviously, you know, it's easily done in the UK, isn't it? Because it's not that big. Not that big. You're in the US. What part of the US are you in? So I recently went out, well, I say back in March, it's not that recent, but I went out to Arizona and California. I'm really hoping to go to Houston in November. That's the plan. If I don't get there this year, I will get there next year. That's good. Look, so I've done another phone. Maryland. Wow. I've never been to Maryland. Obviously, there was just one famous person, wasn't there, that came from Maryland? Hello, Donna. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. That's another load of those done. Amazing. So if I can get like, you know, five or six done a night, then I need to make good headway, won't we, really? Because then they're going to go into our goodie bags. So for our quilt show, we're doing goodie bags for the first 50 people in the queue on the Saturday and the first 50 people in the queue on the Sunday. So if you want to come to our quilt show and get a goodie bag, make sure you are there early. Let me just get a sip of my tea. Hold on a minute. It's one thing about... lovely Leon. Right, Leon, even though you're bored, do not go playing games, okay? I've not got the energy for it tonight. I do not want any silly games. And if your brother turns up to silly games, then he will be ignored, just so you know. Right, so what we're going to do is, so this is row one. So I have actually numbered them all, and I did lay them all out for Joshua's quilts. I've got to be really careful, because as you can see, this one, I'm going to try not to show it. I can show it to the YouTubers. There you go. It has actually got... it's got really cute fabric. So this is basically what is called an I Spy quilt. He's at work for 5 weeks. Good. This is called an I Spy quilt. So this is row one. I don't want to read row one. Oh, actually, before we do that, I need to wind some bobbins, don't I? Because you know, last night I only had the energy to do one, didn't I? But we need to do some more. So let me do that. Let me just find my precipitate. There it is. And then we're going to do some bobbins. I think I'll try and do... I've got space for 3, so we'll do 3. You're going to go to sleep. Sleep well, Leon. See you later. At least you made it in there. That's a rather promising thing. You know what it's like. Do not take your eyes off the bobbin. Do not take your eyes off the bobbin. Get some bobbin winding. Has anybody got any questions you want to ask? Please do. Let me know. I gotta get 3 done, I think. Might actually need another reel of potting. That'd be amazing. Going to go through it so quick, don't we? We'll see how we I'd like to basically get all of Joshua's quilts stitched together. I shouldn't take that long. So because you remember when I did the last I Spy quilt and we did it in obviously 5 inches and we did it in 8 rows of 8, didn't we? But this one is actually 8 rows of 9. So it's slightly bigger because I got the fleece to back it. Hello, Leanne. How are you? So I got the fleece to back it, and I realise I can go a little bit bigger, because what I'm going to just try and do to make the binding easy is just to use the edging of the fleece around it to bind it with that. That's the plan. So I can go a little bit bigger. I'm going to try and get this all stitched together tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm going to do the lines on it and we can quilt it tomorrow night. I'll be triumphant if I get that done. Good job. I've had a very nice day. Thank you very much, Leanne. I went to the cinema. You know that film with those yellow characters with the one eye or two eyes, something and monsters. That one. That's what we went to see today. It was really entertaining, I must say. I do like those films. Hello, James. Welcome, welcome. I think we know who James is as well. So I'm going to do 3 bobbins. Then I got 3 ready to go. Then we're going to carry on with Joshua's quilt. And we'll see where we go, because I might do a little bit of Alex's quilt tonight as well. We'll see. You've never been on this live before, James. I think you have. I recognise you from before. I recognise you from before. Right, I'm going to put that in there. There we go. That's that one done. And yeah, so it's been really fun, actually, you know what, to working on the quilt museum, because it is something that we launched. If you remember, we launched it back in March as part of our first birthday celebrations. So all the information's on there, but I just need to like go over it. You know, like sometimes when you put loads of stuff on, you just need to go over it and redo it. And so yeah, I do like doing that. I do like doing just adjustments on the website, and then you click a button and then you like, hello Sue, welcome to you. And then you click a button and you see all the amendments on the front end of the website. It's quite good fun. Until of course you don't put the information in properly, and then it goes, I can't find that any longer. I'm like, oh my goodness me. Yes, we have had a few little things. I mean, it's been very interesting. And I think if you've heard me talk about the website before, that, you know, I think the thing is with websites is that they are constantly evolving and constantly changing, and then you're constantly thinking, oh, that if I could do like that, that'd be so much better, that'd be so much better. And but you know, so please do go and have a look at our website, because it definitely is a labour of love, that website. It definitely is. So the next thing really is to grow our your job is a basketballer, really. So who do you play basketball for then, James? My oh dear. Yes, I do go and have a look at that. I mean, our next thing is to work on do more for our junior quilters. We're going to be doing, because we've got lots of stuff going on for our quilt show for junior quilters. So there definitely will be a huge loads of stuff coming on that later on. And then yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's quite nice putting new photos up here and everything else. And hello Zeus, welcome to you. Yes, if you're watching on any of our social media platforms, you want to say hello, please do. Please do. And yeah, so I'm just working on my little I Spy quilt for my little friend Joshua. I'm just trying to remember, this is row 1, which is this is the bottom row, not okay. I've just remembered, this is the bottom row, not the top row. So I have labelled them. I have labelled them, and so I know. So yeah, so I did lay them all out just to make sure I don't get the squares close to each other. So we don't want that. I found some really cute, because when I was looking for the I Spy like quilt fabric, what you really want is fabric that's got like lots and lots of bits and bobs in it, like lots of, that's what my spy quilt is. This is what I learned when I went and filmed with Project Linus. And so I found some really cute Christmas fabric, some really cute, look, cute Easter fabric. Can you see that? Look, it's so adorable. It's got like little lambs and little chicks. And I suppose the thing is, as much as it is Easter, it'll look great in our spy quilt because then you can be like spotting. Yeah. And I was with this, technically speaking, hello, Eve Stitches Star, welcome to you. Technically speaking, this fabric and that fabric is what I actually bought for him anyway. And I was going to use that in a quilt. And then, so I've kind of done what I intended on, really, in the end. We're going to give this an iron in a minute. Need to move my wadding strips. There we go. Ah, hello, Stitches Star. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. I think we've met before, haven't we? So this one is another little Easter one that has. Can you see that? Look, that's really cute. It's got little lambs and little butterflies on that one. So that's what I'm doing now. So you saw a little while ago when I went to film the Project Linus lady, when I went to film Jilly, you saw the quilts I got from her, the I Spy quilts, and it's really given me like a lot of inspiration, in all honesty, because it's like, yeah, now I know what to do with this fabric. Because sometimes, you know, some fabric is pretty, but then it has way too much stuff in it. You know, like this one's really, really, really pretty, but it can there's a lot of like bits in it, and actually it's perfect for an I Spy quilt because it has got lots of like little mushrooms and things that they can count, and it's really cute because they're look at the mushrooms. Look, there's the mushrooms there. They're really, really cute because they're like little purple mushrooms. I would show you TikTokers, but if I do that, then you know it's going to happen. There is no point, is there really? I have no idea what's going on over there at the moment on the other screen. Right, so this is row 1. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the label back on it so we don't lose it. And we'll do it, so there's 8, yeah, there's 8 rows. So then we'll do the next one. So it shouldn't actually take too long to do. So here is my row 2. And this one's got very, very cute. It's got cute bunnies. Cute bunnies. I'm going to try and make a... Hello, Jin. Hello, Jinxie Cat. Ah, I got cat eyes from Jinxie Cat. Is she not sure where to go? Hello, Nick the Chip. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Have been doing much carpentry lately. This was also super cute. It's got bumblebees in it. And actually, where I got that from, I might even be going there tomorrow. If I remember rightly. The only problem with that fabric is that it's quite thin. And so you've got to be really, really careful how you iron it. You don't want to iron it too hot. That could be a problem. But I'm definitely... Oh, this is very cute. Do you recognise that one? Look at that one. That's really cute. Really cute. I'm definitely going to do it in that. You know how I did the other one where I did the cross hatching of the quilting? I'm definitely going to do that. And this one, do you recognise that one? Look at that one. You recognise those? You YouTubers, you probably recognise that, don't you? That is actually limited edition fabric, that one. But it's a bit weird. It's one that you kind of think, well, what can you use it for? Because it's got carrots on it. Carrots that are dancing. I mean, it is a bit unusual. It's definitely unusual. So then you've got the butterflies. Yeah, because you see, when I laid this out, I had to lay like bottom row, and I had to go up because my cat was deciding to sit on the fleece whilst I was trying to lay it out. Let me see. Are we oh, here comes the Jinxie cat. We're going over there, my fluff. You'll have to move it a bit though. I might negotiate with you, Jinx. Yeah, you can go there. I don't mind if you go there. That's absolutely fine. But I do want those though, so you can look after those. Yeah, I know. Don't get your tail near the time machine. Oh dear, the joys of having a cat. He wants to have a tail near the sewing machine. You don't want that. We're gonna turn her around in a minute. She's gonna be right in the way. So I'm gonna pop that there, so I know that's row 2. Oh dear, hold on. We're gonna have to turn her because her tail is too close. Your tail is too close, Jim. It's too close. There you go. There you go. I've moved her. She's now here. There you go. Because it wouldn't be good, would it? It wouldn't be good if you're trying to do some sewing and you're dealing with a cat tail consistently. So we'll see how TikTok goes, and we'll see if we need to go for third time lucky. Because we restarted it twice, haven't we? Yeah, you never know. I got that fabric again, which is really, really cute, with the rainbows and the snails and the butterflies. Yeah, so that one's a polyester. That's why it's quite thin in its how it feels. Okay, then we're going to do this one. This one's really cute. That one is presents. Look, Christmas presents. It's very cute, that one. It's quite interesting because obviously you put all these different fabrics together, which, you know, like Christmas, Easter, anything really. They're not necessarily kids' ones. But you know, but it looks really good. It comes out really, really well. I'm really impressed. I need to start thinking about so I'm going to do a nice spy quilt with my good friend Toby. We're going to do it in 10-inch squares to make it bigger for him. How do you download one of my patterns on Etsy? I don't have them on Etsy, Thomas. My patterns are not on Etsy. My patterns are in our SHQA shop. And you download it up. So after you've paid for it, you can then download it that way. That's how you download it. Well, good to see you, Thomas. Hope you're good. Right. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to restart. We're going to get some tea. We're going to restart the TikTok situation. And then we'll start again. Hold up. Oh, this is just ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Beep, 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 beep. That one, that one, that one. 3, 2, 1. That one. And that one. There we go. We're back to normal on the YouTube screen. Right. So now we've got 2 rows. So what I'm going to do is iron these 2 rows together. And then I'm going to stitch them. I think that is the plan. And then we'll do row 3, 4. Hello, Kerry. Welcome to you. And then we will do, and Sammy. So we're going to do, this is row 1. Then we've got row 2 of the I Spy quilt for Joshua. And we do have a cat here tonight. Oh. Yes, have you got any questions you want to ask? Please, if you've got any sewing related questions, do let me know. Very happy to answer. So I did put some water into my iron, if you remember that. the other day because it was desperately needing some iron, wasn't it? Some water in the iron, so we did that. And so now it's much happier. There we go. Then we got 2 more to go. Right, that's that one. Going to be very, very cute, this one. So yeah, so I do have a cat here with me tonight. This is Jinxie Cat. You can just see her just there. I've had to turn my mat around because she's got her tail flapping too close to the sewing, so she can't do that. The last bit, I'll be really, really careful over that bit because that is the polyester fabric, and we don't oh, I don't want it to burn. That's what I don't want it to do. Okay, put that there. So let me see. Oh, okay, so that's row 2. Hello, Marie. Welcome to you. Hello, Ellie Bobs. Welcome, welcome. And so, okay. So that is row 2. That is row 1. So now I'm going to stitch it. So if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, I'm making. Hello, Ellie Bobs. How are you? I'm making an I Spy quilt for my little good friend Joshua. I do have a cat here who's just yawned right in the screen. How funny is that? How funny is that? So that is row 1. I'm going to go to row 2. So I'm going to stitch it. I need to make sure I'm stitching it from this direction. And these literally are only 4-inch squares. So I've got 8 rows of 9. Pussycat. I know. I'm very old pussycat, Ellie Bobs. She's here, look. And she is. She's on my mat. She can stay there for a minute actually because there she is. She can't just get her tail near my sewing. That's the problem. She's a bit of a pickle, aren't you, Jinx? So I'm just going to make sure that my seams are nestled together as much as they can be, really. Obviously, this will get quilted after, so and I'm going to do it like a cross-hatch quilting, I think, when I do get to that bit. I think that's what we're going to do. Yes, I'd like to come on to do some of Alex's quilt tonight. You hear that, Jinx? She says you're beautiful. Look, Ellie says you're beautiful. There she is, Ellie. Look. Ta-da! Ah, yeah. You're my Jean? Yeah. I'm my Jean. Oh dear. Well, it could be the cat then. It could be the cat. Is it the cat? How funny is that? I wonder if it's the cat. I think it's the cat this time. It's the cat that did it. It's the Jinxie cat. You got me restricted. Wow. So what is that now? 3 times? 3 times. I think we're just going to have to just crack on as normal. So I am doing this at a 1/4 inch stitch and all the way down here. And so I've done row 1 and 2. So there's 8 rows here. It's going to be really lovely when it's finished. So I will put a fleece backing on it, which I chose the other day. And then I just realised actually I might need to put a little yeah, I think I have to do a little film of it. I just remembered. Hello, Nina. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Oh, we got one. Let me just count because we were going to go. Oh dear, that's not a problem. Sure we can sew. You know how that's happened because of Jinx. Because when I was laying this out, I laid on the bed and she was going on there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Oh, so I don't think it is 11. It's not 11. Let me just count the next one. So we actually went 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Right. Let's take that one off us. We don't need this one. That is row 2. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. That's what happens, you see. You get totally distracted from what you're making when you've got a cat to deal with. So if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, if you're watching over on YouTube, then do say hello. If you've got any comments you want to ask, let me know. Any questions, I will answer to the best of my ability. There we go. Right. How fun is that? I'm going to blame you for that, Jinx. I absolutely am. What is going on tonight on TikTok? What do you reckon? It's just one of those mad things. How do you download? How do you download one of my patterns, Thomas? So they're not on Etsy. My patterns are not on Etsy. They're on our SHQA shop. And you download them after you've paid it and got them, you get sent a link, and that's how you download it. Number 2, right, now we're going to do number 3. It's looking quite good already, isn't it? Look at that, that's only 2 rows. So let's get number 3 done. Jim, I'm going to have to look at me. I'm going to have to turn her around because, there's Tango. Hello, Jackie, welcome, welcome. You just caught me, Tango. I was just debating what to do. You can probably gather what's happened. It's one of those weeks, isn't it? Sometimes it can be absolutely fine for days on end, days. And then all of a sudden, bang. Yeah, no idea what's going on. So we might restart it again, you know. TikTok just likes us to play that game, doesn't it? Right. This one's really cute. Look, it's got toothbrushes on it. Can you see that fabric? It's so cute. It's got toothbrushes. Most perfect for a nice spike wear. Jessica has come back. Did you have to go hunting, Jessica? I'll leave it. If you found your way back, then I will leave it as it is. So this is row 3. We're 10 to 9. Oh my goodness me. Thank you so much for sharing my live. Yes, if you want to share it, please do. Thank you for liking my live as well. And if you haven't followed before, then please do follow us. So we've got all the different social media platforms you can follow us on. Yeah, so I was talking earlier about our quilt museum. So there's some really lovely quilts in there, actually. I mean, some of them are quite basic ones. One of them actually does have, like, I'm going to fleece back this one. One of them does actually have a fleece back on it, and it's got like a ballerina on the back, which is super cute. It's quite a very pretty one. And it's got like what's called on the front, it's got a pattern that's called Cathedral Window. So, which is quite nice. And then there's another one I was just thinking of, which is in a Grandma's Flower Garden. It's an English paper piece one, although the papers have been taken out of it. But it's not finished. So actually it was given to me by someone I know who was given it to her to kind of finish it. But I decided that actually, I'm going to leave it as it is because the stitches that are in it are the lady who made it. They're her stitches. So, I mean, I will at some point. I think that's one I've got to put a label on because you know I've been busy labelling my quilts, haven't you? And that's another reason why it's taken a little while to actually get all the information onto the Quilt Museum page because I want to put labels on them all. And hello, Donna. Welcome to you. Welcome. This is really, really cute. It's got, look, it's got little, see that? Little snowman. Honestly, we'll be doing our Christmas projects before you know it. Give it end of September. When we get to the end of September, we'll start doing Christmas projects. And do like a Christmas project. We could do the wreath. Hold on a minute. Got a technical question. There we go. Yes, we probably could do the Christmas wreath as well. The no sew one. That's quite good because that's using a charm pack. So like 5-inch squares that's using. So that's really, 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 really great. But so that is number 3. Then we're going to get number 4, which again has the cute little, let me show you. Cute little carrots in that one. And the 4 there. Got a funny little nose. She looks like she's got a red winter nose. So I think what we'll do, we'll see how TikTok goes. And how many times did we started tonight? 3? We did 5 last night, didn't we? I think we had the all-time record last night. We need to have a new all-time record. How many times we can restart it? There we go. So yes, I got a really good interview, a good YouTube video that goes up on Sunday night, and that is with I'm doing an interview with a lady who's a YouTuber actually called Kristen Hubert, and she does really lovely scrap quilting. So you can, I will let you know. Well, I will see you I'll see you Sunday night anyway. So I can remind you about that one. It's going to go up then. We'll see if we can get this one done tonight. And then tomorrow we can look at quilting it, which would be exciting. Then we do the next one. So yes, this has got the ice cream one coming up, which is quite cute. Do you remember that ice cream fabric from the other I Spy quilt I did? So what I might do with this one, so I might iron it down the middle. So then that is flat. This one's cute. It's got little bunnies with little Easter eggs. There's the ice creams. The ice cream fabric. Ice cream fabric. My Jinxie cat is still sitting on there. You know, you're right. I don't think you're very comfy. You're very comfy on there? Probably not. My fluff ball is not very comfy. She needs a quilt, doesn't she? That's what she wants. I mean, I could go and get her that fleece to sit on, actually. What do you reckon, Jinx? Should I go and get that for you in a minute? Can I get you a little fleece? I definitely think she'd like that, wouldn't she? And that one, this one's very cute. This one's quite an old fabric actually. It's got little tractors on. And this is actually left over from something that I made a while ago. Right. Okay. So that was weird having that extra one, wasn't it? So now I'm going to, my first job I think I'm going to do is iron this bit. So that's all flat. Let's iron that flat. And then be really careful where that polyester fabric is because we don't want that to go funny. Always sing a happy tune whilst you're ironing. There we go. Oh dear. Okay, so that's that one. So that's number 1 and number 2. Hello, Julie. Welcome to you. Now I've got number 3. There's number 3. I'm going to join that to number 4. So there's only 8 rows in this quilt, so it's not that big. That one. Quickly get the next one. Oh, it does ache your eye. It does ache your arm sometimes, but doesn't it? When you're ironing, you're like, oh, it might ache your arm. Like it's quite heavy at the moment, my arm, because it's full of water. And then got the last one, which is there. Okay, so that is number 4, and then I'm going to do number 3, which is there. And I'm going to join that up together, join it like that. Come down this way. Ah, thank you, Jessica, for liking my live. Have you tried to share it? See if you can share it. I don't know whether we're still on a stun situation or whether we've released us. Because sometimes they only do it for like 10, 15 or about 20 minutes, but then other times it can stay on for the entire time you're live. So I have no idea. It's just gets a bit mad. Oh, I just thought of something. I need to do this. I need to do a little film of it. That's what I need to do. Because I've done a little film of going and getting the fleece. Oh, hang on. There's my cat. No. Oh, that's better. Let's just do. Right, let's do this then. We just need it just for a little few seconds. Hello, Lottie. Are you good this evening? It's a little bit juddery. Doing 2 things at once. I'm multitasking. The multitasking. That one's slightly. There we go. That's better. Yeah, definitely make some more I Spy quilts. I'm trying to like now build up a whole like a pack of 5-inch squares. Hello B, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Are you did you go and see it, Lottie? Was it good? Was that film good? We went to the cinema as well today. Would you recommend it? And there, that is the last one there. So then we're going to iron rows 3 and 4. Very nice. There we go. That's that bit done for now. We'll come back to that in a minute. Actually, Jim's. No, I just want to get a sip of my tea. Which is now gone cold. What a shame. Okay. So this is number 3 and number 4. So I'm going to iron this and I'll make it go flat. You get the next one done. No, it's looking very pretty. Looking very pretty and very, very colourful. Your colouring. Was the film good then, Lottie? Would you go and see it again? Or would you watch it again? There we are. Right, so that is row 3 and row 4. Hello, Judy. Is it still light out there? It's a little bit. I mean, it's what? It's 9:05. So it's starting to get dark now, isn't it? So I will have to go and shut my curtains in a minute. There's a little bit light. Right. So that one's going to go there. And then we'll do this 4, and then we'll do the other 4. And then, yeah. So then that's 8 rows. 8 rows of 10. So actually, I thought at the beginning I said it was 8 rows of 9, didn't I? And it's not. It's 8 rows of 10. So it is a little bit bigger than the other one that I made, because remember the other one was an 8x8. But because I've got the fleece, and so this is not going to be a Project Liners quilt, because the other one I made was a Project Liners quilt, and this one is for my little friend Joshua. I can't wait. I'm going to give it to him in August. Can't wait. And I will let you know what he thinks of it. I'm going to surprise it with him. I'm hoping that it will keep him occupied. Maybe you need a nice spy quilt, Leon. I might keep you occupied. Keep him occupied in the car. That's what I'm thinking. We go on our little trip. So I don't know how we're going to do tomorrow, because I've got another puff cushion to make, actually. You told Timmy off. What did he do? I've got a cat here, Lottie. She's actually very quiet, man. I'm feeling a bit sorry for her, though, because she's on a hard board. And you know cats love a soft surface, so I might go and get her a fleece, because I feel sorry for her. What did Timmy and the cat do? Really scratch you. Yeah, so I do have another puff cushion to make. Do you remember the one I made for my friend's daughter's wheelchair? Well, I'm going to make her a second one. So we might do start that tomorrow, maybe. Because I'll be seeing them soon, so I can give that to them. Now, let me just come to the end. I'm just going to make sure it is joining up. It joins up there. Okay. We are very... Okay. The other thing as well is because some of this fabric is like polyester and some of it is cotton. And so it obviously stretches in a different way, which then means it doesn't sometimes 100% join up. But it won't matter. Once you put the quilting into it and it's got the fleece back on it, it won't really matter. Oh, I think we have to go and shut the curtains in a minute, I think. What do you think? Should we restart the TikTok? What do you reckon? Should we restart it? And I've got another hour. Right, look at that. It looks like a cute little tablecloth, doesn't it? It does look a cute tablecloth. Okay, so I'm going to take off that one and that one, so I don't need them on it anymore. And then, right, put that in my bin. I'm going to iron it down the middle, down there. We're really, really careful. I do not want to singe it. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like so far in a minute. This quilt has a lot of cats on it, Lottie. I think you'll like this. So this is it so far. Look at it. This is the 4 rows so far. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 10. So it is a bit wider than the other one. So now we've done those 4 rows. I'm going to go. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and shut my curtains. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for the minute. Then I'll get the next one prepped. That's number 5. Let me go and shut my curtains. Hold on a minute. Shall I? Yeah, I'll do that when I come back. Imagine. Oh, I'm not going to fall now. You watching? I feel sorry for you. Let me get you something. Help. I feel sorry for you, Jinx. Here you go, Jinx. I'm currently feeling sorry for my cat, so I've gone and got her a little fleece to go on. Although I'm going to put it over the other way so you can't see. Right. How about this, Jin? Yeah. There you go, look. There you go, look. Nice and comfy. What do you reckon? Now, there you go. That's better. That is better. She's now on her fleece, so she's much, much happier. Okay, sip of my tea, and then we'll get started on the next bit. Right. So, oh, realise the iron's still on. Let's turn the iron off. Thinking, what's that smell? The iron's still on. Right. So now we're going to do row 5. This is row 5. Oh, the noise without the aircon on, honestly. So much better, isn't it? Without it on, it's like your brain is like, my goodness me. Thank you so much, Jessica. For liking my live. Yes, so I've got the Jinxie cat is now very happy because she's on a fleece. There she is. She's on a fleece bed, which is actually the fleece that I'm using for this quilt, but I'm letting her for now just go on it. Right, so this is row 5. Yeah, so it's been quite a good day actually. Nice weather, not too hot, not too cold, just about right, I think, today. Can't complain. And then did some work on my website as well, and then went to the cinema and come back and did more work on the website. So it was quite good fun, really. And I thought, if we can get this stitched together for Joshua tonight, then I might be able to quilt it tomorrow. That would be my plan, to quilt it. What I'd like to do. And then I'm going to use, you see, like the edge there. Hello, Jude. 93 in South Florida. Oh, that is hot, isn't it? That is very hot. So you see, like, you've got the edge of the fleece. So I'm just going to use that to fold it over. So I won't actually do, you know, like on the other Project Liners quilt I put a binding on it. I'm not going to put binding on this one. I mean, I have an edging, but I won't have actual binding. That is very hot then, isn't it, Julie? I remember quite a few years back we went to, would that have been South Florida? I don't know, where you've got the Space Centre, that place, and that, oh my goodness me, that was very hot. I don't even know how I got through it because I'm not someone that likes miserable. I bet it is. I'm not someone who likes the heat. I'd rather it be cool. Well, I must admit, we've still got all of our fans that we got when we went out to, you know, the magical world place out there. The fans that you like, you had the fan on you, you could spray some water. That they were quite cunning. They were. I like those. Still got those. I imagine they've come up with more ingenious ideas now. You think will it get any hotter, Julie? Do you think, or is that basically the extreme? How much most you'll get to? Does it get hot where you are, Jessica? Out in Pennsylvania. I wasn't saying Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, this is cute. It's got little cats. I like that one. Got multicolored cats. So this is row 5 of the 8 rows of quilts. And then I'm going to fleece back it. Mount Pennsylvania. I will remember one day, Jessica. I will remember. But is it hot out there? Does it get hot out there? I don't know how you cope with extreme heat all the time. We just melt here. I don't think we're really geared up for like really extreme heat. I mean, I must admit, a lot more people are starting to get aircon in the UK. They never used to have it before. I mean, we didn't really have it up until like a couple of years ago, really. Right, so that is row 5. Row 5. I'm going to put my label back on it, otherwise I will forget. I'm going to keep that on my lap. There. Then I'm going to get row 6. So I've got 7 and 8. Put my little row 6 label there. Challenge accepted. That fabric says challenge accepted. I think he's going to like that. Can't wait to see his little face. And I'm assuming that he likes, so I got, well, you can probably kind of see what it is, but I think he does like that. They've just released the 5th film, put it that way. So so that's what I found, that fleece, and I thought, I mean, I did actually get a different one. I'd actually got a dinosaur one the other day. But then I saw that one. I thought, I think you like that one. And then maybe for Christmas, maybe I might make him another one, or like a proper fabric backing, not a fleece backing. What are we on? 20 past 9. Yes, I probably. Well, I'd say I probably start about 10. I do want to get this finished though. That is my aim, to get this finished. Because I'm actually getting up quite early tomorrow. I don't have a opportunity of a lay-in tomorrow. I'm getting up quite early because I'm going to go and see my friend's new workroom. She used to have 2, and now she's amalgamated it into 1. So I'm going to go and see how it's come out. And I'll probably do a little video there at some point as well to show you, because she'd like that. Hello, Bagpuss. How are you? Are you good? It's you've been so you haven't been around. That's all right, my lovely. Is it Helen? Is it Helen? I think it's Helen. I'm gonna say Amanda. It is Helen. It is Helen. Are you all good though? That's all right. You don't have to apologise. You can always catch up with them over on my YouTube channel, Helen, if you want to. You've just been very busy. Do you know, I still have not. Amanda, you're your sister. How funny is that? How funny is that? Because there's someone else who watches me on TikTok, and she's called Amanda. And I'm trying to think. I think that's who it is. I've still not got up to that museum up in Canterbury where they got all the Bagpuss display. I'm going to go up there, getting your house ready for evaluations. Oh, that's exciting. Are you moving then? On the move. You know what they say? Best time to do it is when the kids go back to school in September, and hopefully be moved by Christmas. Well, it used to be like that anyway in the olden days. I don't know if it still takes that long. I'm doing a hello Natalie, welcome to the evening. I'm doing an I Spy quilt, Helen, for my little friend Joshua, who is 5 years old. So I made one like this the other week as a Project Linus quilt, and now I'm doing another one, and I've fleece back in it, and I felt a bit sorry for my cat, so I had to go and get well, I thought you were mashing that up. I thought that was being mashed up. I went and got a fleece for my cat because I was feeling a bit sad for her, because she was sitting on my board. We did exactly that last time, estate agent, and went out front. No way. Do they really? Whew. When do they change that? I suppose, you know, it takes so long, doesn't it? I haven't moved in years, in all honesty. I think last time we did it was 20 years ago. So do you want to stay in the same area, or are you going to go somewhere different? There we go. Hello, Deb. Welcome to you. Right, so let me just see where my iron is, because remember I left it on, didn't I? Let's see if it's still got a bit of warmth in it. Oh, a little bit. Okay, not too bad. It's the problem with moving, isn't it? You got to keep your house all like tidy all the time. That's the problem. For these people that come around. Let's do that one. Still. Oh, even purple bricks. I want £500, so not using them. Oh, blimey. I think, you know, like those, like the purple bricks ones, they've become a lot more popular now, haven't they? Than they used to be, you know, like sort of like 10 years ago or something. They're much more popular now. And I've always thought that estate agents are going to have to up their game. So asking for money up front is definitely not up in their game, is it really? You started packing beforehand, clear some personal. Yeah, good idea, good idea. Still staying around the same workplace. Oh, oh, hello, Kim. Good evening, good evening. Well, good luck for that then. I hope that all goes well. Right, so that is, oh, that's row 4. This is row 5. So now we're going to stitch that one to there. And then we're going to come down that way. Hello, Kim. Good evening, good evening. Hello, Miss Potts. Welcome to you. I'm doing my little friend Joshua's quilt tonight, Kim. I decided, so he turned 5 in March, and we love him dearly. He's almost like he's our honorary godson, let's say. My honorary nephew, actually, I'm going to call him my honorary nephew, and he's so adorable. And I've made lots of bits and bobs for him in the past, like past 5 years. You know, like little bags he can carry his cars around in, and pens and stuff like that. I've never made him a quilt, and then I thought, you know what, I was going to make him one for his 5th birthday. Then I kind of ran out of time when he turned 5, and because that was March this year. And then I was thinking about doing him one for Christmas. But I'm seeing him in August, and I thought, you know what, I can make him a little I Spy quilt and surprise him with it. He'll be very surprised, because he'll be like, because he's so funny, he'll say, well, it's not my birthday, Rachel. That's what he'll say. I know he will. And I'll be like, where's the little present for you, Joshua? He's very cute. If you go, I know he's going to love it, yeah. If you go onto our YouTube channel and you watch our first birthday video, not the first birthday of the website, the first birthday, you'll see him because he's on it. He's super cute. These are our friends, you see. I love because if you're out of the blue, I know that's what I'm thinking, Helen. That's what I'm thinking. These are our friends that were never going to have children, and then COVID hit, and then along came Joshua. And he's adorable. We love him. He's so funny. Because he started school like last September, so this September he's going into year 1. And luckily, he loves it. He loves going to school. So if you when it's our quilt show in September, because we're going to live stream it. Remember I said we're going to live stream it on both days. So when we live stream it on the Sunday afternoon, you may well see him, because he's going to be with me in the Sunday afternoon. Because his mum, Danny, she's one of my team now, and she's going to be there. So you'll get to see him. They probably wear his quilt round, and a baby, and then lightning bolt struck. Oh dear, that sounds fun, Helen. That sounds fun. I mean, the thing is, you know, that, like I said, they weren't going to, and they're in their 40s, and it's quite funny, and their pristine house is no longer pristine. I remember when she told us she was pregnant, I said to my husband, I was like, this is going to be interesting. I'm just done that the way around, have I? I might have to do that again, because I've measured that as row 5, and that is row, oh dear, hold on, because just because you want, no, you don't care. It took a while. Oh yeah, I think with our friends, no, it wasn't like that. It was like bang, basically. And then that was it. Along came little Joshua with a little whirlwind. Right. Actually, no, I think that's going to be right. I think that actually is still going to work, because I just realised that is actually row 5, that is actually row 6, and that should be the other way around. But it's good. We're actually good. So what I'm going to do, I'll leave it on for there. I am going to put row 6 on here. Actually, let's swap it around. We'll put row 5 on there, and I'll put row 6 on here. And now I'm going to do row 7 and then row 8. I haven't, but before I do that, I'm just going to iron it. So have you just got one little treasure then, Helen? One little treasure. Or two little treasures. It's definitely a lightning bolt, all right, that's for sure. Definitely agree with that one. And neighbours had a baby COVID, seeing grandma actually realised. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it really is mad. You don't really kind of. I can't believe he's 5. I mean, like, where is 5 years gone? It's really crazy, really crazy. And I did say to them that, you know, as soon as he starts school, that's it. Your life's going to go on. I am 23. Oh, your daughter's 23 next month. Oh, okay. So you don't have a baby in COVID then. So, yeah, I mean, I think you probably agree then that, you know, so as soon as they start school, that's it. Life just goes so fast, doesn't it? And I did say that to them. I said, be warned, this is what's going to happen. And now they're like, yeah, oh my goodness, where's the year gone? They can't believe he's going into year 1. Still at home, but hopefully on the way out. oh, keep them at home as long as you can. That's what I say. Right, so let's do. So this is now row 7. My cat is still very happily on the fleece. We might actually get to do a little bit of Alex's quilt tonight. I'd like that if we can. I want to get to a position where I start stitching around those ghosts, because when we get to that bit, you know that we're on the other end of it. We're on the other end. Early primary, well, that secondary goes like a flash. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It really does. Yeah, it's like before you know it, they're leaving college and off they go. I think Joshua, he's gonna find this fabric really, really funny. Toothbrushes. I really like doing this actually. And something I just got to learn recently. And it's really colourful. I think that's what I like about it. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be, you know, like aimed at boys or girls, because it can just be any for anyone really, because it's really, really colourful. I'm intrigued to see how long, because we're going to go to an aquarium with them in August, and because we like to have a little day trip out there, you see, and I'm intrigued to see how long it keeps him busy for in the car. Danny's going to be quite funny. They come out now. Oh, she was boyfriend to move in. He had an apprenticeship. Oh, wow. Yeah. Maybe if the boyfriend moves in, then Helen, then maybe it's going to take a bit longer for them to move out. What'd you do? What'd you do? Oh, is that why you're moving? Are you moving to go somewhere smaller? His apprenticeship is over here. Oh, he's in Bath. That's a very nice part of the world. He starts finishing in September. Oh, what did you say, Leon? No TikToker hasn't been live today. I don't know why. Don't know. They haven't been live. Maybe they're having a day off. TikTokers do have days off, you know, Leon. We definitely have a day off. Like me, I'm going to be off on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. 3 whole days. Because it's my daughter's birthday. Right, so this is row 7. I got to remember 8. Oh, that washes. Well, the thing is, Helen, I mean, the problem I find with the sewing bee is it's always the same. Every single time it's the same. And I'd like it to be a bit different. So I mean, sometimes in last year I did start watching it, but then I just, yeah, I think you've either got to binge it in one hit and watch the whole series in one hit, or keep up with it every week. So I'm probably gonna be one of those that I will just watch it in one hit at some point, because I'm still only halfway through last year's one. I'm not. I mean, I used to watch it, religiously every year, but since I set up the So Happy Quilters Association, I've been far too busy, and so but I may catch up at some point. I just find it's very samey. Mirror Tones and Waste, I prefer. Oh, are you talking about the transformation challenge? See, that's the one I like. A lot of people say, oh, you should apply to go on it, Rachel. And I'm like, no. Because the only one that I would really, really like to do is the transformation challenge, because I love the transformation challenge. I absolutely love that one. But the one at the beginning, I think it's a bit dated, in all honesty. It needs to be changed, and I actually think it should be a quilting one. That's what it should be. It should be a quilting bee, not a sewing bee. You can do so much. You really could do so much. Hello, Silver Turtle. Welcome to you. Good. Look at the presents. I put this one. The presents are next to the snowmen. It's engineered, get them to fail, entertainment value. I absolutely agree with that, Helen. Absolutely agree. Yeah, it's and the thing is as well, this is what I'm kind of don't like, is if you watch it from the start, it's quite obvious who's won it, because of how much screen time they get on those episodes in the lead up to it. And it's a bit of a giveaway. They should also do non-clothing things, sewing even. I know, they should do, yeah. You mean like embroidery on machine and stuff like that? Like different things. And I bet there's some, is there, there you go, hand stitching. Yes, exactly. I agree with that. Is there someone from Brighton? See, I don't even know, actually. There's always someone from Brighton on it, or someone that lives near Brighton. I think when I saw it on a group thing, there was one from Lewis, and Lewis, as in LEWS, Lewis is not far from Brighton. There's always something from Brighton. They all moan about it. No one Welsh. Well, they're going to be moaning about that then, aren't they, Helen? Yeah. Well, I do look at it and I go, it's just the same old. I'll tell you what I do like. I like the kids one. I like the kids one, and I like the Christmas one. The Christmas one's quite good fun, because it's celebrities, isn't it? And it's obviously Christmas themed, and that's what I like. So the Christmas one, I watched that last year, and I watched the kids one as well. The kids one is really good. The kids one's entertaining. You just think, yeah, I think it all needs, they need to be, like the pottery throwdown. They need to be crying more, don't they? There we go. Love Keith. Yeah, I know. Don't you just? I think everybody loves Keith, don't they? I know there was a local girl, but she was there from herself because she's been on there. Yeah. Yes. That's what happens, Helen. That's what happens. Yeah, it's not my no. I would never consider applying for that. And I probably couldn't now anyway, in all honesty, because obviously I've got a YouTube channel and I think they want someone that's a bit more not known, shall we say. There we go. Right, so we've got 7 and 8. So that is 7, that is 8. Okay, so I'm hoping if I do that to there, what time are we on? 20 to 10. Ah, we're going to get this done tonight. Hello, Bluebirdie. Pleasant Throwdown. They do different techniques. They do, don't they? I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, on Throwdown, it does all consist of clay, but it is all different processes. That's what's different. And I suppose if you had a sewing program that was technically all sewing, but different processes like quilting, like bag making, curtain making, that kind of stuff, upholstery, then it would be a real mix, wouldn't it? Like it is on Throwdown. Yeah, I do like that one. I find that very entertaining. Very entertaining indeed. Maybe we should create our own program, Helen. What do you reckon? Because you can suggest programs, can't you? Because it's like the Bake Off. That was designed by or created by a couple, wasn't it? You just came up with the idea and proposed the idea. They could use different forms of clay. Yeah. Did you not know that? Yeah, you can. You can. You can propose a program idea. I did find it once. I can't remember what it's called. Something house rings a bell. Can we have a small sewing room tour? This is all you get in Bluebirdie. This is all you get in. This is my sewing machine. This is my sewing table. This is my chair. This is my mat. This is my iron. That's my fabric. That's it. That is the tour right there. You're missing Chirpy. We'll see Chirpy soon. I will be returning to the other side. I will be returning to the garden. Is that what's in that room? Wow. That's for me to know. And only my close friends. There's a cat in this room. There is a cat, I can tell you that. And there's a TV in this room because it's over there. But yeah, I think I have to try and find out what it's called. Yeah, clay, porcelain, terracotta. I think it's definitely the best. You know, I mean, it doesn't seem to be the same old, does it? When they do pottery Throwdown. Like an explosion has gone off. Is that what you said? You warned that to the estate agents, did you, Helen? That's really funny. Did you say please don't take a photo of my sewing room? I love that. An explosion's gone off. Say there's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. It's those gremlins that get in at night. Right. So this is row 7 and row 8. And we're going to put to row 7 to row 8. Hello, Greenland Quilter Katie. Yes, I can definitely see you. I put Tana's name in that question. I do have another video. She wants to show you any one. You show your lives. No, I think there's There's a few over on the TikTok one right now, Katie, and I think there is 7 or 8, I don't know. Because I don't just have YouTube, you see, I have loads of the other ones. So I have 8 different platforms all in one hit. And I can definitely see you, Katie. How are you today anyway? Right. So row 7 and 8. Let's see. So this is, remember I twisted this one round, didn't I? So hopefully, hello, Victor. Of course I remember you. Hope you are good. Have you had a good day? I'm doing a, oh, I mean, I think that one should be right. I mean, they're kind of like that, but I think that'd be right. I'm doing an I Spy quilt today for my little friend called Joshua, who is 5 years old. Have you had a good day, Victor? Blueberry, is that an egg behind you near your tea? An egg? No, I don't have any eggs. Oh, it's a squirrel. There's a squirrel near my tea. There's a bunny. There's a little magical castle. But I don't have any eggs. You've been visiting your grandparents, Victor. Ah, how are they? Hope they are good. And Katie, oh yeah, you can't, yeah. Now you can only see my TikTok, Katie, on YouTube. If you go onto my TikTok channel, then you'll be able to see that one. But because TikTok is a bit special, Katie, you see, it has to have its own screen because we can't integrate it is that the right word, into the YouTube one, because TikTok wants you to be gaming for half of your time, and I don't game, I sew. So they don't allow you to have a system where you can put like YouTube and then the FB one and the Insta one and the X one and all those ones together. Yeah. So that is why TikTok has its own screen. Well, to be honest, you're better off over on YouTube, in all honesty, because YouTube, nothing happens on YouTube. It just stays perfectly normal. And TikTok likes to get a bit eggy when I show the fabric too close to the screen. No, they said Blueberry. I tried on you. I'm all pixelated. Oh, I wonder what happened there then. What was that? Was that tonight, Helen, or was that another night? It could be the Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fi affects it. That's the other thing. But sometimes it's a different. I mean, on TikTok it is a different. It is. Oh, just now. Oh, how interesting. Oh, unless are you on that one? You need to go that one. You need to go. If you went on the portrait one, go on the landscape one. The landscape one is better. What's the yellow and white thing? What's the yellow and white thing? Wool? Yellow and white wool? I have no idea. I have a yellow flower. So this is Rose also behind that. Oh, so it's like, yeah, so I think it is like marginally behind by, I don't know, a minute or so, something like that. Because it's being processed, it goes through a different system. So it goes through something called StreamYard, because that's how we managed to put it all together. Do you have a lot of members in your association? We do, Victor. So overall, we have our members and our followers. Okay, so I think at the moment we have about 70,000 at the moment. All of our members and our followers. There's quite a few of them. Emily loves, but no, you are as clear on here. How? Oh yeah, because you're on that one. So if you go on to the other one, Helen, if you go on to the portrait one, because you're on the you're on the, now go to the landscape one. You're on the portrait one. That one is definitely pixelated. The portrait one is definitely pixelated. The landscape one is not. I think because it's more zoomed in on me, I think. But yeah, it's all good fun. You tried both. Oh, makes no difference. Interesting. I have no idea. Ah, what's that? What's that, Lottie? Doing the man climbing up stuff, and you're quite cross with him. Oh dear. Cats do climb up stuff, up things, though, don't they? Cats are very naughty. Cats are a rule unto themselves, like my Jinxie cat is. She's a rule unto herself. Have you had a good day anyway, Katie, up in the wonderful world of Greenland? Greenland? They're called Greenland. Ah, how bizarre. Don't know. Could be if my daughter is live streaming as well, then that could be why. And I do not know whether she is or whether she's not. It could be because it doesn't help if she does it. Right. Look at that. Okay, so I'm now going to iron that down. So I can take these off. I'm going to take all of these off, actually. All my little numbers. All my little numbers. What does she stream on? What does my daughter's live stream? You all want to know now, don't you? You all want to know. So she games. She's gaming. And she live streams on to Twitch with her gaming. That's what she's doing. And what were you asking? Something yellow and white. I still have no idea what you're going on about. What are you talking about up there? There's a little. Is it for? Yes, that could be why. Because obviously it's a lot of pull on the internet. And if my husband as well is uploading some of my videos to YouTube, then that could be another reason why. We do try not to all do it at the same time, because then it does help. There we go. I'd be interested to know. Hang on a minute. You could go and check it out. I think Insta might have finished now because you can only do it for an hour. But I think on the FB one, you know that one. If you want to go and check that one, if that one's pixelated, that'd be interesting to know. Okay, so that is number 8. So we've nearly done this. This is exciting. Then tomorrow night we're definitely going to Lottie. I was cross. I wasn't cross with Cat. Oh, I didn't think that you were cross with me, Lottie. Not at all. Don't worry. Let me just check this, and I'll answer some of your questions. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. So that is going to go there. That is going to go there. And hello, Birdie. How are you? The original Birdie. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. And Julie, my daughter, is 26. That's how old my daughter is. The lives are so laggy. Oh, they're laggy. That's probably what is going on then. There's too much pull on the internet tonight. That's what I reckon. Oh, your twins are 27. Ah, they're a year. Just a year older. I mean, technically speaking, Julie, my daughter is actually going to be 27 at the end of the week because she's 26 now. Right. So I think that would be all right. I'm going to put that together. Oh, look at that. The AI summary says, discussing the technical challenges of live streaming. Yeah, too right. Too right. Did you hear that? So the AI summary says over on TikTok that we're discussing the technical challenges of live streaming. I love that. I love that. That's absolutely brilliant. Shouldn't complain. Remember dialogue. Absolutely, Helen. That noise. Do you remember that noise? And oh, Leon, Facebook is also a bit blurry, is it? Oh wow, yeah, one of those nights. Then maybe it's because I need a rest. my live stream is like, yeah, you need. I've been like, how many days have I done live streaming? I think I've done about 12. I think without a break. I love it really. Yeah, so I will be on tomorrow, and then I will be off on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I'll be back on Sunday. That is the plan, the current plan. Couldn't do dial-up. You can do the dial-up sound. I can actually hear it in my head, Helen. I can literally hear it like that. I don't even want to mimic it. Did you manage to get hold of her? Oh, yes, I did. Ferdy, thank you very much. I did manage to get hold of them on text. That's all good. At least we'll be able to keep in touch, eh? Yes, friends. Can't put the sound into words. Let's call it a screech. Do you remember the screech? The dial up in it. Oh, you see the wonders of like lovely Leon. Never experienced that. You can't. You got no idea. I think that's the thing, isn't it? Do you know what we're talking about, Leon? We're talking about we used to have to dial up on the internet. You'd have like a weird dialing tone. And remember, nobody can make any phone calls at the same time, and that's quite funny, isn't it? That is quite funny. Now we have upgraded our internet recently, actually, but you know, effectively we've got like 3 lots of live streams going and an upload going on. That could be why. I don't know. Or it could just be one of those restriction things. I don't know. There's always something. We'll have a good look at this in a minute. So now, while we've been chatting, Gin, dear, what my cat's doing. Talking about his day when a phone box and reverse charges to call home. Oh my goodness, do you remember that, Birdie? Yeah, we were scared he was on mobiles due to the cost. Yeah. Whew. Oh dear. Do you know what? I've actually still got my very first mobile phone, and it literally is like a brick. It literally is like that thick, and it had a massive battery on the back. It should probably go in a museum, in all honesty. I think I got it in, I don't know, I want to say 96, maybe 96. It's the only one I ever kept. I never kept any of the others. Scary how quickly time the chain. I know. And if you think as well, you know, I was thinking about this the other day, you know, actually, that you know, how thing well, right, so a couple of schools of thought. The first one is, so my good friend Beryl, who is she's one of my team and she's in her 70s, and she was saying that their generation is the generation that's had the most amount of technological transformations, changes. And then I was thinking, you know, give it like I don't know, another 20 years, 20, 30 years. I mean, where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? I mean, I reckon it's going to be like you'll get, as soon as you're born, you get an implant put in you, and that's it. That's all you're going to need. That's what I reckon. And that's everything, everything you need. So you'll be able to talk with the sewing machine to get to Sophie. Oh, well, Birdie, you obviously haven't seen my video, have you, from Doncaster from last year? Go to my YouTube channel and look at the one that says the talking sewing machine, because there actually is one. I couldn't believe it. Actually tells you to speed up. You can actually charge your phone off it and everything. It's incredible. But you have to go and watch it. It's literally, just look up on YouTube the talking sewing machine, and then you'll find it. But yeah, I mean, I think if I could, my dream would be to be able to have like a bit on the side of the machine that makes me a cup of tea, then I'll be happy. Then I'll know, yeah, I've made it then. If you can make me a cup of tea, wonderful. So you need one of those like little teas maids, wouldn't you? I would call your grandparents getting their first home phone. Wow. Was that Jessica? You're trying to go back in time, use a cast iron and bake your own bread. Some people do that though. You know, actually baking bread is actually quite a good fun thing, isn't it, really? Look, it's done. I just need to iron it up the middle and then it's done. I just want to make sure we haven't overlapped any squares. Yeah, bake your own bread. It's funny. Really, really funny. I mean, also as well, you know, like we kind of like realized recently that because we live stream everything, we don't really watch the usual Sky TV. We don't watch it. And that's really changed because we really used to, and now we just live stream everything. And so that's another thing that's really changed, isn't it? You're going to go and make a starter for sourdough. Get that cooking then, Helen. Get that cooking. Oh yes, you do. You need the old time washer now. You know what ingredients are in bread. Love that. Love that. I mean, it's good to keep some traditions going, isn't it? I think. I mean, I definitely would love, going back to old traditions, I definitely would love to have a, you know, like you've got those old hand crank sewing machines. I definitely would love to have one of those again. And I think they should make them again. I really do. But, you know, I've got to convince sewing machine people to make one. Because you can only get the really, really old ones. And you should be able to, they should make them. They really should. Right, I think we're done, people. We're done. So we just got to iron this bit, then I'll show you. And I think we'll do a bit of Alex's. Oh, what's the time? Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. We're up for a bit. Here we go. So it's done. Live TV together. Some of the World Cup, they said this is now a few occasions that people sit to watch live TV together. Yeah, I suppose they do, don't they? Did you notice that they were actually advertising, if you haven't got a TV license, you should buy one? I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen that. I was thinking that's incredible. Anyway, look, Joshua's quilt is done. Well, say the quilt top is done. So look, let me show you. So it is 10 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Lovely. So, hello, Freya. Funny you should pop in because the little boy that we're going to the aquarium with, this is for him. This is for him. Yes. No, Spain won, Jessica. Spain. Yeah, so this is for my little friend Joshua. And so what I'm going to do is because this is the fleece that it's going to go on. I'm going to put all the lines on. You know how I do it, like with my friction pen and mark ruler, and then we'll quilt it down. I'm not going to quilt it there. I'm going to go at an angle like that again, and then what I'll do, let me just lay it on there for a minute. So you see, so there's the fleece. Look, I know it's so it's so cute. So there's the fleece. So I'm going to lay it on the fleece, and then we'll quilt it across, and that bit will then be stitched down like that. That's what we're going to do. It's called an I Spy quilt, Freya. That's what it's called, an I Spy quilt. So yeah, so we will do that tomorrow. Finish it off tomorrow, but that's really good. We'll quilt it tomorrow. But let's have a little look at, as I've got, it's only 10 o'clock. I've got a little bit of time. I mean, I'm getting up early in the morning, but you know, had a nice laying place. That's good. You're watching it in Spain. Oh, in Spanish. You're watching it in Spanish. Why are you watching it in Spanish, Jessica? That's quite funny. Let me get. I should tell you what. Should we do some more? We're gonna. I'll tell you what. We won't do her. Well, we won't do Alex's. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do some more of these. We'll do some more of these because I started doing them, didn't I? When I started my live. Yes, we'll do that. Let's see if we can get another 5 done while we're just chatting. That's the only app for free. Oh, the only app for free. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame, Jessica. But you know, at least you can watch it. Maybe you should put translation up. Maybe could you do that? Could you translate it? What are they? Oh, I'll tell you in a minute, Freya. Hold on a second. I just want to measure that one because I realised that when I trim these ones, they're too long, so I'm going to chop that off. I don't want it too long. I'm going to pop that in my thing over there. What they are, Freya, I'll bring you one, Freya. You put your keys on it. Look, you have it on your wrist. And then you put your keys on it like that. I might actually have one. And that's what you do. You put your keys. There you go. And then here comes Craig. And then if you've got that in your handbag, it's easy rather than like trying to find it's called a key lanyard. If you've got your keys in your handbag and you can't find it, just feel for this and you can find it. So yeah, so what I'm doing is, we've got our quilt show coming up in September where we're doing those goodie bags, and I've decided to put them in the goodie bags, and I'm going to put our labels on it as well, which would be quite cute. They are. Yeah, I'm literally going to show you how to make it right now. I did some at the beginning. I'm going to do some again. It's like opera. You can understand. You can't understand, but you can listen. Yeah, that is very true, Jessica. That's very true. And you could just sing along with it. Yeah, but you know what though? You might end up learning it, mightn't you? You never know. So right. So how you make it, Freya? You can make this easily by hand. Okay, but I'm going to do it sewing machine because it's quicker. So it's a 3-inch wide strip. They're 3-inch wide by 12-inch long. And then what you do is you fold it over in half. You can iron it, but a finger press is just as good. And then you open it out, and then you're going to fold over like a little centimetre there and press that down. And then you're going to do exactly the same on the other side and press that down. And then you're going to get a little bit of wadding, and you just trim a little bit of wadding like that. Oh, there we go. And then a little tiny bit of wadding, and you lay the wadding in like that, and then you're going to fold these bits back over. I'm going to get a little quilter's clip just to hold in it. So I don't know how long you've got to watch this for, Freya, but so then I'm going to put a little quilter's clip in it. I'm going to chop off my excess wadding I don't need, and then what you do is you do 2 lines of stitching, one down each side, and then when you've done that, you get one of these lovely little things that you can get on your favorite selling place that comes in the brown boxes with the black smiley faces on it, and then you use these and you put on, and that's it. So I'm just gonna do up a couple more because I tend to like do them in quite a few. I'll do like 4 or 5 in one hit. So I'm going to fold it over like that. I mean, you can. Sometimes I do this as well, just for speed. And when I'm chatting, I can do this. And it's really good because you get to use all of your scraps up. I'm going to lay that in there. I'm going to fold that over, pull that in to there. See, look, so you don't really need to, it's a much quicker way of doing it. You just got to make sure you've got a fold on both raw edges, and that's where you're going to stitch down there. It's called a key fob. lanyard. That's what it is. Key fob lanyard or key holders. There's another one. Let's do another one. Yes, you can use all your little bit. That's good. A good challenge I did on Sewing Bee using all their scraps. Yeah. Didn't they do Helen, didn't they do confetti quilting? I'm sure they did. And they turn it into bags. I'm sure I remember seeing that. I don't think it was last year. I think it might be the year before. So I'm using all of my little bits up. That's yeah, I know that'd be all right. That's what's quite handy about this, you see. Use all your scraps up. Thank you so much for liking my live, Freya. Have you been naming any fishes lately, Freya? Any puffer fish? What did you decide to name that other one from the other week? I was gonna say, make sure they get the vegan sausage rolls in, because my daughter liked them, because they're quite good because they're dairy free. Them vegan sausage rolls. And possibly getting 2 new eels. Ah, Eric and Ernie. Surely they got people called Eric and Ernie. That's so funny. So funny indeed. Right. Let's do a green one. You're going to come up with 2 names. Oh, they are 2 names. They are green moray eels. Oh, green. So they can't be Eric and Ernie then, to being 2 eels. They have to be named in homage of green. I love that. I love that. What is haberdashery? Oh, what is haberdashery? Well, haberdashery is everything that you use essentially when you are when you're sewing. So things like cottons, needles, elastics, bobbins, needle threaders, all that kind of bits and bobs. Because obviously fabrics are fabrics, but haberdashery is more like all your bits and bobs. But then if you go to, say, like John Lewis, for example, then they would say haberdashery department, and they've got fabrics in there. I think it's one of those, probably one of those weird Victorian words, I reckon, Julie. And all the trimmings, that's it. All the trimmings. Love a haberdashery shop. Haberdashers. Right, we do one more. And then we'll do 5 in one hit. Oh, you saw it on my website. Ah. Oh, yeah. So you mean on the suppliers directory? Did you see it on there? Yeah. So if they've got like a haberdashery department, and sometimes they call it notions as well. Yes, I thought you might have done on the suppliers. Yeah. Sometimes they call it notions. Some suppliers call it notions. Some are just like more traditional. I want it to be haberdashery. I'm going to do some research for you on that one, Julie, because even I'd like to know where that word came from. It's got to be Victorian, isn't it? It's everything except fabrics. Yeah. But then you see that means John Lewis had got it wrong though, Helen, because they put that. I'm not worried about saying the name now. I'm getting stung again because it's been done, so we're good. There we go. There we go. Put that in there. Do love using up my scraps for bits and bobs. Yeah, somebody says, making a key fob lanyard out of fabric scraps. Suggest a name for your fish. Bet you love that, Freya. The AI summary says, suggest a name for your fish. Right, have I got 5? I got 5. There we go. I've got 5. Right, let's do 5. I'm gonna trim up some more tomorrow It is 14th century Anglo word. Oh, interesting. Well done. Well done, Julie. Learn something new every day. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, because I've got 5 of them, I'm going to chain piece them. And basically, chain piecing is where you like sew the first one and then you go straight onto the second one without actually cutting off the cotton, which you're going to see in a minute. Right, so that's my first one. Then I'm going to get the second one and you just feed it in. So my bobbin's coming to an end. Now I'm going to get my next one. Leave that there. Google says it's small items used for sewing, such as buttons and zips. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird word, though, is it? Don't you think? Haberdashery. I suppose it's like apothecary, that one. I always think that's a bit of a weird one. Hello, Stitchy Miss Sarah. Welcome, welcome to you this evening. Right, so now I'm going to get the next one. So I've done 3, so now I'm getting number 4. That's why you kind of, you're going to chain piece loads together in one hit. That's why you need lots of quilting clips. And that one. You're at work, Sarah. What are you doing at work? What are you doing? What is your job? Here comes Craig as well. Oh, my evening's going very, very good. Well, I think it is, Sarah. We've been stung on TikTok 3 times tonight. We've restarted it, but it's not a problem. And YouTube's gone a bit hazy. So we don't know why that is. We think it's like too much streaming going on. Potentially. So I've done a little quilt tonight. It's amazing how many running on penalty more. I know. You own a barber's shop with your husband and a barber's school. I love that. How that keeps you busy then. I'm very good, Craig. Thank you very much. I'm just making some little key lanyards at the moment, key fob things. We're using my scraps is what I'm doing. I got 5 on the go in one hit, Craig. I take you work late then, Craig, don't you? Because you always seem to get in at this time of night. I thought you did. Another one. Very good. Oh, we are getting to the end of the bobbin. I wonder whether I'm going to have enough to get these 2 done. It might be doable. It might well be doable. I've absolutely no idea. You're so tired. Oh, I'm a lot more on the schedule now. 11 years. 16 for him. Red chicken is, yes, it's definitely getting there, Helen. I got this one. I'm trying to see. I'm watching it in the bobbin and thinking, maybe, maybe not, maybe. Yeah, because I found like a whole, when I was doing my little tidying up the other yesterday, I found a whole load of whole load of these metal, these things, a whole load of these. So I was like, oh, forgot all about those. Right, so here we go. Look, so now this is a chain piece. So I'm going to snip that one, snip that one, and then I got, it says 5. I'm going to snip the ends off. If the ends need snipping, I will. So slower. We think that works, but it doesn't. You're ready about to step back. It used to be a sheep rancher and a farmer. Ooh, that's a very big thing from being a barber's. Then I suppose if you're going to be shearing sheep, then maybe it's the same line of work, Sarah. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yes, and sewing slower. Yeah, you can, I think you can keep an eye on it more, can't you, when you're sewing slower. I'm just going to snip off the ends. And there's this one here. And this one here. There we go. There needs to go in my little pot. And I'm going to use 5. Where did the other box go? There was another box. There's the other box. I found another box, you see. I've got like 50 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that can go in my bin. I can go in my recycling. That can go in there. I'm going to do these ones. You won. I definitely won. I definitely won. I will not be defeated by the bobbin. So yeah, so look, so that's it stitched, and then you're going to fold it in half, make sure there's no like twist in there. You kind of have to hold it together, and then you have to hold that on there. Hello, Jinxie cat. You're right, my fluff ball. And then you use your pliers. So they've got like little grips in it. Use your pliers to, obviously you do need to have quite strong in your hands to do it. Sometimes I get my husband to do it because I'm like, you could do it. There you go. And that's it. Ta-da! There's your little, like your little thing. Ta-da! We'll do another one. We've got 5 to do. And then what I will do is I will put our label inside there. I'll do that because I need to get my other iron, because this iron is a bit hot to put the labels on, so I need to use my little patchwork iron. That's what I do. Ah, thank you so much. It is cute. There's another one. That just hangs on there like that. Nice. I've got them on my own keys actually. I've got one in, because I find it easier rather than like digging around your handbag trying to find your bunch of keys. You can just like keep that near the top. And also if you've got, you know, like keys for, I don't know, a shed or something like that, and you want to not lose them easily, you can put them on a little tag thing. There's another one. Do the pliers not mark the surface? Well, put it this way, Sarah. If my husband does it, then no. But if I do it, then yes. Because he's better with pliers than me. But I mean, it doesn't really mark it. I mean, it makes it flatter. I mean, it's got tiny little, like what you do, like I suppose scratches in it, but it's tiny. You can't see it on that side, and it's got tiny ones on that side. And you bought hooks from when you play with your handbag and your keys. Oh, it was good. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Yes. Tools of always. I think also it's easy as well because these ones have got like another one. They've got like spikes. Can you see that in there? Can you see the spikes? So they've got spikes inside it, so you don't need to you know, it holds it quite tight because it's got the spikes. So the spikes like go into the fabric. I think my Jinxie cat needs a my Jinxie cat needs a drink. Shows they're handmade. Exactly. You can get jewelry ones, they have rubber blocks, the tips. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Jen, no, you have to wait, my fluff. I'm nearly finished. Hello, Mystic Storm. Welcome to you. Welcome. Hope you're good. Right. Okay. So there we go. So that's another 5. That's another 5. And then I'm just gonna I'll put like a label inside there because we have our labels that go on our, on our comfort coasters that we make. So I'm gonna put these all in our goodie bags. I've got a whole pile of them now going on, so that's really good. We'll do some more tomorrow. It's fun, isn't it? You prepare like all these little bits and bobs, and then you forget you've got them. Because I do tend to do that. I do tend to prepare like a whole like pack of them, and then think, oh yeah, I remember those now. Anyway, my lovely people, I'm going to leave it there and say good night to you all. So I will see you tomorrow. And how would you have to do? Oh, I'm going to try and do 100, Helen, 100. Because we've got 100 goodie bags to do for our quilt show, 50 for the Saturday, 50 for the Sunday. So I'm going to try and do 100 if I can, if I get them done. I mean, I don't have to. Even if I can get 50 done, it'd be amazing. I'll probably rope my friends in, I reckon. But I've just got all those little hooks left. So, because I made them before for the NHS when we were sewing with them. So I've got some left. So I'll probably use it for that. But anyway, yes, I will see you tomorrow. So I'll be on at 7:30 tomorrow. And hopefully nothing will happen. Hopefully it won't be blurry. Hopefully it won't get any things, any stinging stings, and we will get this quilt done. So during the day I will pin it onto here, I will draw the lines across it, then we're going to quilt it, and then all I've got to do then is stitch that round, and then it's done. How exciting. Right, I will see you tomorrow. So I'll say goodbye to the YouTubers first. See you later, YouTubers and Facebookers and Instagrammers, and I'll see you later. Bye. Say goodbye to you guys, and then
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.